What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, there's rumors, there's reports, there's pictures that's going around of Olympic silver medalist, undefeated 3-division world champion, former unified super featherweight world champion, and reigning WBC lightweight world champion, superstar boxer, Shakur Stevenson. 22 wins, no loss, no draw. 10 wins by way of knockout. 27 years of age. 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach. A slick converted southpaw who is an extremely great defensive fighter with an extremely high ring IQ and a counterpuncher. Shakur Stevenson has a scheduled fight coming up February 22nd in Saudi Arabia against undefeated lightweight star title contender Floyd Schofield Jr., who is 18 wins, no loss, no draw, 12 wins by way of knockout, 22 years of age, 5'7", with a 68, 67-inch arm reach. Now, Shakur Stevenson was supposed to fight in October, November against Joe Cordina, but Shakur Stevenson had to pull out the fight because he injured his hand and had to have surgery, right? And because of that, I told you guys when I did the video a while back, after he fought against Edwin De Los Santos, he had injured hands, right? And he expressed that. And then after the Artem Harutyunyan fight, he stated immediately in the ring that his hands was hurting. Then I had his trainer and grandfather, Wally Moses, on, and he also said that Shakur Stevenson has hand injuries. So he pulled out the Joe Cordina fight because of the hand injuries, and it was a video that surfaced of him sparring, and that's where he hurt his hand, where he fell to the canvas. Some people say that's when he injured his hand. Some people said it's not, so on and so forth, etc. With that said, he's been labeled brittle ever since then. Now, fast forward, this past weekend, Shakur Stevenson was in attendance for the fight card in Las Vegas, that headlined by Diego Pacheco and so-called Steve Nelson. He was in attendance, and he was going back and forth with Tito Machado, and you could see him talking back and forth. And guess what? Shakur Stevenson has a picture now that surfaced of his hand extremely swollen, and people are saying that sources told him that he is going to pull out of the fight with Floyd Schofield because his hands are still injured. They're not 100%. And Shakur Stevenson said in an interview that he can't guarantee a knockout because his hands are not 100%. Now, first and foremost, I didn't see that interview where Shakur Stevenson said his hands are not 100%. Second of all, these pictures are photoshopped. If you go back and you look at Shakur Stevenson sitting there and you look at the pictures that are surfaced, you can clearly see that it's photoshopped, people. His hand is photoshopped, okay? And you can see him going back and forth with Tito. You can clearly see his hand is not injured. You can go back and you can look at the still pictures and you can see his hands is not injured. You can go and look at the interview where Andy Cruz acknowledged Shakur and Keyshawn, and they had that little thing that went viral because Keyshawn didn't want to acknowledge Andy Cruz, and you can see that Shakur's hand is not swollen. Okay, it looks like there's a scar on it, I guess from the surgery, but it's not swollen. And I talked to members of Shakur team that said that he's not pulling out the fight, and there's no concern about his hand. So this is fake news, people. February 22nd, Shakur Stevenson, Floyd Schofield. Can't wait to see what happens moving forward. I got Shakur Stevenson dominating that fight based off pure experience. I don't even have to go into the skill set and the talent, just off of experience alone. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man. But that's fake. It's not real. Shakur's not pulling out the fight. And that's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.